Well, hello all. It's all very busy down here this morning. There's Chris. Morning, Chris. There he is, getting ready to go. And in the shop, Mr. Chairman. Hello, Mr. Chairman.
Oh, hello.
How are we?
Hello, everybody. We are fine.
Yes. Now, before we go any further, we've got big thank yous to give, haven't we, really?
We have.
And I thought we'd do a thank you in a shop, because we're thanking a shop.
Yes. Pure Charity shop. A very nice donation from them.
Yes.
Much appreciated.
Thank you very much. £2,500 they've donated.
£2,500.
Which I don't think people realise it costs us about £2,000 a month just to maintain the steam engines alone. So.
Oh, yes. They are rather expensive. For anybody that will have watched the television last night and saw the second part of the 1 hour long history of the Flying Scotsman, which just happens to be lurking up there.
That's not the real Flying Scotsman, it is a model.
No, but that actual model did feature in the television last night.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
And
they know from that the millions that it costs to get that thing
to keep them going. Now,
yes.
Obviously you've been busy, you've cleaned the toilets and done the jobs that are the most important for the chairman.
Yes.
But lots of new stock in the shop this week.
Oh, lots of new stock all over the place. There's still some more to come. A lot of Manx-related products that are due very soon.
Excellent.
But they're starting to filter through for the children, for the younger ones.
And
all sorts of little Thomas the Tank ones, including the microscopic mini Thomas the Tanks.
Microscopic.
Well,
That's a good
they
title.
are, well, compared to the other ones, they are.
The work continues because obviously, even though it's summer service and we're now open every Sunday and every Wednesday evening.
Yes, starting this Wednesday.
Yeah, but the most important thing has happened this morning at the other end. We've had a ceremony.
A new flag.
A new flag. The old one was
flag.
time expired.
It was tatty, frayed.
Yeah. So, new flag.
Hostile environment.
Yes. Now,
Sometimes.
whilst you're in here doing retail work, which we can never underestimate from a fundraising point of view, Jonathan is doing sleepers.
Yes. He's trying to get ahead of the game this year. I think we shall, where we normally stop, at the end of the season, it's always a big panic doing sleepers, getting the track work all ready. And the way it's going this year, it'll all be finished, waiting sleepers, all plated up, just all ready to put in place.
He'll still be stressed though.
Oh, he'll still be stressed. So long as there's tea,
It'll
happen. It'll happen.
We shall go and see him. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, and enjoy your driving today.
Yes, I get to drive in Brown Bear. That's nice.
Me too.
Yes, I had to clean her in the rain. That wasn't fun.
You've got a fire in it.
I've got a fire in it, yes, and some steam. Who'd have thought?
A little bit more.
Morning,
please.
Jonathan.
Good morning, Alex.
How are we?
Oh, we're all right, thank you. We've had
Now-
a good TT.
Yes. What are we doing?
We are we're starting the process of making up sleepers ready for the 2026 relay, which will be on the hill as you climb up towards Limekiln. So this is quite a slow process, as you can see. Each of these sleepers needs to be drilled for the base plates, and the base plates get screwed on, obviously set to the correct gauge. So we've got about 130 that we need to do ready for January, and we're starting it now so that by the time we get to the new year, it's all ready to go.
So how many do you think you'll get through today?
Well, there's 18 on here, so I suppose we'll get through 40 or 50 today, probably, something like that. We'll see how we get on.
Now, for people who are possibly looking at this at home and thinking, those don't look like wooden sleepers that I know and love.
They're not. They're composite plastic sleepers. They're not cheap. The current price I think is £111 each, so they're not cheap. But a lot of the railways are moving over onto these sleepers because they're recyclable. So when these sleepers reach the end of their life, they can in theory be recycled into new sleepers, and they are themselves recycled. But they have a much longer lifespan. We're told by the manufacturers that we should have about 50 years of life in them.
So what we're hoping is that you and I don't have to touch them again.
That's what we're hoping. I mean, we shall see. The weak point is probably the way that we fasten the rails down, because we'll probably find that the actual fittings and screws need replacing before the actual plastics themselves. But a lot of the heritage railways now are moving over onto these as a more sustainable and longer term way of doing things. It reduces the amount of maintenance you have to do year on year.
Now, in terms of using plastic instead of concrete. I mean, these are heavy enough, but concrete is a whole different thing, isn't
Concrete is a whole different ball game. These are heavy enough. They're a two-man lift. I suppose the advantage of these is they are designed and manufactured in such a way that you can basically use them in the same way that you can use wooden sleepers. So you can drill them. I believe you can also dog spike them. I've heard that you can do that. We've not tried that here, but I believe you can spike them pre-drilling the hole. So you can basically treat them as though they're wooden sleepers, whereas with concrete sleepers, they're a lot heavier. They have to have very specific fastenings to them. They're just a lot more difficult to work with and more expensive again.
Okie dokie, well, I shall let you get back to work.
So we're working through this lot today, and we'll see how we get on.
Excellent. I'm driving today. Have I cleaned the engine to your
I
satisfaction?
don't know. I haven't been to look, Alex. Probably not. Probably not. But we shall see. We shall see.
So despite all services, it's really quite busy today with things going behind the scenes. Hello, Tim.
Hello, you alright?
Not bad. So obviously, being, what are you, coach, rolling stock?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, bloke
General
in charge
dog's
of that
body,
stuff.
yeah.
What's happening with one of our vintage coaches today then?
Okay, so last year we had a few issues where the brakes were locking on this particular coach, and following some investigation, we discovered it's because the positioning of the brake hangers is slightly wrong. So today, me and Matt are going to dismantle this and see about repositioning the brake hanger so that it's in the correct position, so that when we're applying the brakes down the hill, it doesn't bind on and lock into place.
People don't really notice a lot of the time the huge amount of work that goes on. Whilst there's a train running, there's still lots of behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, there's plenty going on. There's always bits of rolling stock that need to be maintained and kept up to good condition. So always busy.
We keep you busy.
Yeah, always very busy.
Yeah, very, almost like the chairman.
Oh, I'm busier than the chairman, come on now.